Chiefs fans, this is big. Right now, there's something happening inside Nature Arena that nobody saw coming. The man everyone thought the team could not do without, head coach Nasruddin Nabi, has not been on the bench. But instead of collapsing, instead of losing rhythm, Kaizer Chiefs are on fire. 4 games, 4 wins, and not a single goal conceded. And the people behind this incredible run, not the big names you might expect, not a new striker, not a record signing. The ones running the show are the assistant coaches, Khalil Ben Youssef and Cedric Kays. Could these 2 men be the secret weapon that Chiefs have been missing all along? Let's get into the story. Now imagine this for a second. A club as massive as Kaizer Chiefs, with millions of fans, with pressure that never goes away, suddenly loses their head coach. In most clubs around the world, that's a recipe for disaster. Players panic. Fans start to doubt. Results collapse. But what's happening at Chiefs is the complete opposite. Instead of breaking down, the team is playing some of the most solid football we've seen from them in years. That alone should tell you there is something special going on with these assistants. Let's talk about Khalil Ben Youssef first. Chiefs fans, you can already see his fingerprints on this team. He is the kind of coach who lives and breathes defensive structure. Watch how the back line moves now compared to a few weeks ago. There's discipline, there's communication. The defenders know exactly when to step forward, when to drop back, when to close space. And the results are clear. 4 straight clean sheets. In the PSL, that's not easy. Every team has dangerous forwards. Every game brings pressure. But Chiefs look rock solid. That doesn't just happen by accident. It happens because someone, every single day at training, is drilling the players, reminding them of their roles, and pushing them to stay switched on. That someone is Ben Youssef. Then there's Cedric Kays. He brings a different energy. If Ben Youssef is the brain behind the defense, Kays is the fire pushing the midfield and the attack. He's not afraid to encourage creativity, to push the players forward, to tell the midfielders to take risks when the time is right. Look closely at how Chiefs move the ball now. The passing is quicker. The midfield looks sharper. The attackers aren't isolated anymore. That's Kays' influence. He's giving the team balance, not just sitting back, but knowing exactly when to hit opponents where it hurts. And here's where it gets really interesting. These 2 assistants are not just filling in until Nabi comes back. They're showing that they can actually carry the weight of this massive club. Think about it. Chiefs have been through difficult seasons recently. Fans have been crying out for consistency, for structure, for belief. Now all of a sudden the team is showing exactly that, and the people behind it are not even the headline coach. They are the men in the shadows who are now stepping into the light. Chiefs fans on social media are already buzzing about this. You've probably seen the posts. 4 wins, 4 clean sheets, who needs Nabi? Of course, that's not to disrespect the head coach. Nabi is still crucial, but it shows you how much confidence supporters are starting to place in these assistants. In football, confidence is everything. When fans believe, the players believe even more. And speaking of players, let's look at how they've responded. Defensively, guys like Thaddeus Nditlhakwi and Given Emsa Mango look more assured. They're not panicking under pressure. They're winning their duels. The goalkeeper, Brandon Peterson, looks more in control. He's commanding his box, talking to his defenders, making sure everyone is switched on. In midfield, there's better discipline. You see players tracking back, helping the defense, but also pushing forward when the chance opens. The forwards, too, are pressing high, not giving the opposition defenders any breathing room. All of this points to one thing. The assistants have not just made tactical changes, they've changed the mentality. Now let's be real, this is Kaizer Chiefs. Expectations are sky high. Fans don't just want wins, they want trophies. And while 4 wins in a row is a big deal, it's not the end of the story. The question is, can they keep it going? Can this same defensive solidity and attacking sharpness last when the pressure rises even higher, especially against teams like Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates? That's the real test. But right now, all the signs are positive. Chiefs look like a team that finally has direction. And let's not ignore the bigger picture. Could it be that Kaizer Chiefs have just stumbled onto the perfect coaching chemistry? Think about it. Football today is not about one man leading everything. The best teams in the world succeed because the technical staff work as a unit. Assistants aren't just extras, they're vital. Look at Liverpool with Klopp. Look at Manchester City with Guardiola. Behind those big names are assistants who do just as much of the hard work. Chiefs might be experiencing something similar. So, Chiefs fans, here's the big question. Are we witnessing the rise of two men who could define this new era at Nature Arena? Kalo Ben Youssef and Cedric Kays, the assistants who stepped out of the shadows and took control when the club needed them most. Right now, it feels like they're not just keeping the seat warm. They're proving that they are leaders in their own right. And if they can keep this momentum going, their names will be remembered in Kaizer Chiefs history. One thing is for sure, football has a way of surprising us, and what's happening at Chiefs right now is one of those surprises. Instead of chaos, we're seeing stability. Instead of panic, we're seeing confidence. And instead of doubts, we're seeing belief. 4 games, 4 wins, 4 clean sheets, and 2 assistant coaches who have suddenly become the secret weapons of Kaizer Chiefs.